Alright, ladies and gents, let's see if that worked. I was getting a little bit of lag on my end before the stream started. I came back and we had dropped about 1,000 frames, so I'm like, oh, that's not very great. So I switched over to the other internet, and I think we're good to go right now, so I'm going to be a little bit late today. Sorry about that, but I'm here now, and we are just about ready to start. I don't think we have anything... Nope, no lag. All right, cool. Yeah, no lag so far. Knock on wood, we still experience no lag. Hopefully you guys are having a good day today. Today we have another stream, episode number 173, the stream Amulet. Not sure if there's a stream amulet that exists out there somewhere, but if there is, we have it right here. In terms of today's streaming schedule, let's go over the streaming schedule, right? We stream Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central Time, and as always, I will provide you guys with daily updates. If there's ever a day where I cannot stream for whatever reason, I will let you guys know via my community tab as per usual. In terms of today's stream, you guys, I just have a casual stream ready to roll for you guys today. I'm not really feeling the best today. Those sickness feelings are back, so a casual stream sounds good to me. I also have a water bottle, which I will take a sip of right now. There we go. Freshly opened, purified drinking water. This stream is sponsored by hydration. You need it to live. In terms of today's stream, let's see, what do we have today? Casual stream. But how are you guys doing? How are you guys doing on this lovely Tuesday, right? It's Tuesday the 12th. How are you guys doing? What do you guys got going on? Right away, we have a donation. Not really sure what currency that is according to my handy-dandy YouTube studio thing. It says it's about a $1.95 donation, so thank you, Roblox Jedi Master Lightsaber Arena, for kicking off the donation train today. That is quite the name there. Ninjago Crystallized. There's the cursed woo. Ninjago Crystallized coming at Friday. Big W. Hopefully, I mean, we're going to be getting some type of Ninjago Crystallized something on Friday. Even if it's just the first 12 episodes coming back to Netflix, that'd be okay for me. Like, that'd be more than okay for me. I don't know if I'm ready for the new episodes just yet. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I want to wait a little bit longer, but I know a lot of people are super excited to see those episodes, and I hope we get them on Friday for you guys. I'd be okay, though, if we didn't. Just my own personal opinion, but thank you very much there, Roblox Jedi Master Lightsaber Arena, for the $1.95 donation. I do appreciate that. Yeah, how are you guys doing? Let's see how you guys are doing. Let me read through some of your guys' messages quick before we roll on into the casual stream. Really bad, intense day. Sorry to hear that. Hopefully the day gets better for you. My day, even though it's been short so far, hasn't been the best either, so I guess I kind of understand where you're coming from, but I don't know specifically what situations you've been in today. Hopefully it gets better for you. You have my best wishes there. Doing good? Awesome. Doing awesome? Amazing. Doing good? That's awesome. Doing awesome? That's amazing. Got the new drip? Nice. There you go. Perfect. They're on YouTube, Lego's official YouTube channel, so what would be the point of having the first episodes on Netflix? I just think that if we put the episodes on Netflix and if people watch them, that would show Netflix and would show basically everybody else that we do want to see Ninjago content. I think even having them on Lego's YouTube channel is doing that job too, because Lego will see the views, they'll see that the trailer has almost 1 million views, right? It might even have passed 1 million at this point, and maybe they could realize, oh wait, Ninjago fans still exist. Maybe we should try to market this show a little bit. I just think it'll only help in the long run, but that's just my opinion. I'm happy with them being available on multiple platforms. That way multiple people can watch them. So there you go. Increases the audience retention of the Ninjago series. What does the second stream amulet look like? It's a legend in the YouTube streaming world. We have one. Who's another streamer that could have the other one? Who should have the other one? I almost said Mr. Beast, but I don't know if he streams. I don't know. Another streamer has the other one. I have not seen it before. One's silver, one's gold. I have the silver one. So there you go. I've got the silver one. I don't know who's got the gold one. Probably another streamer that you guys watch or whatever. I don't know. Let's see. Have I ever eaten before? Yes, I need to eat food so I can live, so I can continue breathing. Yeah, Mr. Beast doesn't stream. Yeah, that's why I didn't say Mr. Beast. I was like, does he stream? I don't know. I don't watch Mr. Beast. That was just the first name that I thought of. Ninja? There you go. Yeah, Ninja has the other one. Kind of makes sense because, you know, Ninjago, Ninja, you know, you guys put 2 and 2 together. You guys get it. I'm not a huge fan of Ninja, personally. I don't watch his stuff. Let's see. Your younger brother got a deep cut, had to get stitches. Fell running with one of those metal Pokemon cards. Oh man, yeah, that doesn't sound great at all. I didn't realize that they made metal Pokemon cards. I hope that your brother's okay. That sounds awful. Deep cut, had to get stitches. Yeah, it's not great at all. Hopefully he gets better, and hopefully that situation gets better. Again, you have my best wishes there. Sorry to hear about that. Should we do a poll idea? You know, moving on from that, we should do a poll. Do you guys want to do a poll? You guys are asking for polls. Let's do a poll. What do you guys want to do? What ideas do you have today on this lovely Tuesday evening? Imagine the ninja riding horses. Yeah, we need a cowboy season. we have a night season. We have a video game season. Logically, the next thing that would come after that is a cowboy season. Can you imagine that? Cowboy Jitsu. Yeehaw Jitsu confirmed for 2023. You heard it here first, folks. Let's see. Skybound? Sure, we can do Skybound. Yeah, by the way, if you guys ever want to see different images, just let me know. We can switch it up every now and then. Sounds good to me. Best Ninjago girl. Ooh, best of the worst Ninjago characters? I mean, it's not a bad idea. It's not the worst idea ever, I will say that. Why don't we do best Ninjago girl, though? Started off short, started off simple. What are some of your guys' favorite female characters? Maybe we should try to pick some of the lesser-known female characters. I'm thinking let's put Patty Keys on the list, right? The queen herself. Let's do that. What other female characters do you guys like? Like some of the lower-level female characters, I guess you could say. I think that's going to be a more interesting poll. The new Orange Ninja. I like it. Sounds good. The new Orange Ninja. See, that's a good example of like a lower level character. We'll put Sally on the list too. Sally's cool. I do want to put Patty Keys on there. McGoyle. What else should we put? We got one more option. Racer 7. Sounds good. Racer 7 sounds good to me. Best female character. And obviously these are the 4 best female characters across all of Ninjago. Racer 7, Patty Keys, the new Orange Ninja, and Sally. Yes, sounds good. Take a vote. And obviously we can do more polls throughout the stream. We're just getting started here. We still have a lot of time left in the stream, so no worries there. We'll totally do a couple of polls throughout the stream, don't you worry. We have another donation from Roblox Jedi Master Lightsaber Arena. Samurai versus Lloyd. Pretty interesting. In what context? The new Samurai versus Lloyd? Like Nia Samurai X versus Lloyd? Otherwise, we've seen, what, in Sons of Garmadon, they had that weird skirmish with Pixel Samurai X before she was revealed to be Pixel.
You to do this, brother.
I mean, I think that's a pretty interesting concept regardless. The ninja versus samurai. I could see that being a thing in the newer Ninjago season. I'm just not sure why Nia would be fighting the ninja. Maybe we'll get that at some point, but, you know, regardless, Every single time we've seen the samurai fight the ninja, it's been pretty interesting. Thank you very much, Roblox Jedi Master Lightsaber Arena, for another donation. I appreciate it. We also have a $10 donation from Jen. Thank you very much, Jen, for the $10 donation. Best Elemental Blade pull next, because I just got them in the mail. Tell you what, we could totally do that one next. There are 4 of them. We have 4 options in the poll. That's a perfect idea. So let me go ahead and write that down so I don't forget. Elemental Blade.
Would not want you to do this, brother.
For that poll, it'll just kind of depend on what your favorite color is. Because they're all the same in terms of design, but like color-wise, you know. Thank you, Jen, for the $10 donation. We also have another donation from Roblox Jedi Master Lightsaber Arena. Samakai versus Lloyd. Ooh, did you say Samakai? Oh, okay, you meant Samakai. I got you. Yeah, Samakai versus Lloyd, that famous Ninjago leak from way back in the day. Totally legit, guys. Totally real for Ninjago Season 2. And pirates are going to be the villains. Dude, Season 2 is going to be amazing. Thank you, Roblox Jedi, for the donation and the clarification. Yeah, that is a pretty interesting concept. Interesting leak. One of my favorite leaks. Thank you once again for the donation there. So yeah, who is winning the female character poll? Racer7. Oh man, nobody's voting for Patty Keys. It's unfortunate. I would. Racer7's winning. I can see why. Otherwise, Sally is in a close second. Sure, not too bad at all. Sally's a pretty cool character. I like Racer7. The new Orange Ninja, I need to see a little bit more of her. You know, I need to see more of the new ninja so I can get a better feel for their personalities. I don't think we've seen a whole lot of them just yet. So, you know, I imagine we'll see more of them as the season goes on. I feel like they're going to be teaming up with the main ninja towards the end of the season against the Crystal King. I think that could very well happen. Biggest flaw with Love and Thunder. In my opinion, the biggest flaw that Thor Love and Thunder has is that they have jokes at the most awkward times. Like, they'll have a super serious and super somber scene, and then somebody will say a joke. 9 times out of 10, it's Korg. So, you know, I'd say that's one of the biggest flaws of the movie. Inappropriate humor at inappropriate times. So that's just my opinion, though. You guys are free to disagree, but that was just my biggest criticism with the movie. I can hear Waffle meowing in the hallway. Waffle, where are you? Come hither. There you are. Hello. What did you do? I heard you meowing like you did something wrong. What'd you do? My kitty cat Waffle has joined the stream. Hi, Waffle. Come here. What are you just staring at me for? She's like standing in the doorway looking at me weird. Yeah, Dwayne. I like Dwayne. Show the cat pics again? Sure. For those that don't know, these are my kitty cats. Waffle on the left, Momo on the right. Waffle just came running in here like she did something wrong. I don't know what she did. Hopefully she didn't do anything wrong. Hopefully she didn't break anything. That'd be beneficial. I don't know what she's doing right now. It's like batting at something on the floor. All right, then. Waffle is being Waffle. Let's see. We have another donation from Roblox Jedi Master Knight, or Master Lightsaber Arena. Apologies. Imagine if Moro comes back. A lot of people ask, should Moro come back? Is Moro a good character to bring back? And honestly, I'm not sure. I mean, if Moro were to come back, I'd be okay with that, but I'm happy with Moro not being around, you know? I think Moro's story is pretty much over. Nothing against the character, but Moro as a character, I don't think he needs to come back, you know? I think he's kind of a one-and-done villain. He came back in Day of the Departed. Good enough for me. I don't think he needs to come back nowadays. Which ninja do I think is most likely to elope? What do you mean by elope? Like, is that the concept of running away and getting married? That type of thing? I don't know who the most likely ninja would be, unless I'm confusing elope with something else. Forgive me, I've never eloped before. But no, if that's the case, I don't know. Who would be the most likely to elope? Maybe Kai and Skylar? I don't know. Kai and Skylar run away together, get married, come back, and they're like, hey guys, guess what? Guess what we did when we were gone? I don't know about that. You got it right? Okay, yeah, Kai and Skylar. How about that? We'll have that be the eloping couple. Sure. I don't know if Lloyd would. I don't know who Lloyd would elope with, per se. Unless, you know, Akita comes back from the you-know-what realm. Not sure if she's going to come back, though. Prime Empire pictures? Sure, we could totally do Prime Empire. Prime Empire sounds good to me. The gaming season for all the gamers in the chat. Let's see. Morrow is the new actor for Cole. Yep, Andrew Francis voices both characters. So, He voices a lot of characters that I grew up with. Vert Wheeler from Acceleracers. Anybody? Have you guys seen Acceleracers? That is a solid series right there. Played the main character. You could argue that Vert Wheeler wasn't the main character, but to me he always was. So, who would win in a fight, Lloyd or Deku? It just kind of depends on where their power levels are at. Are we talking about like current series Deku and current series Lloyd? In which case, I don't know. I'm kind of leaning more towards Izuku Midoriya there, but maybe Lloyd could get the jump on him. I don't know. I'm voting Team Deku, but that's just me. Especially with his recent power surge in the manga and whatnot. Seems like Deku is going to be winning that fight. Roblox with another donation.
Want you to do this, brother.
Imagine Russia fights the ninja? Well, that couldn't happen because Russia does not exist in the Ninjago universe because Ninjago is its own separate thing. They don't have real world stuff in there. Though that would be interesting, not going to lie. Would be intriguing. Don't know if that's possible, though. But thank you for the donation. I do appreciate that. Anyone worried that Mr. E isn't going to get the screen time that he deserves in Crystallized? I mean, he definitely seems like one of the least important members of the council, to be honest. You have other pretty high-ranking members like Pythor, even Harumi, Esphira even. Yeah, Mr. F, Mr. E, whatever you want to call him, seems like he's going to be kind of one of the lower level Crystal Council members alongside the Mechanic. Kind of seems like those two are going to be having less focus than the other members, but that's just me, just my opinion. Could be wrong, hope I am wrong. I would love to see more of what Mr. F is all about. Judging from the trailer, seems like he's going to be doing some cool stuff this season. So I don't think we need to worry per se, though I do consider him to be one of the lower level members. We didn't even see him get recruited, you know? He was just kind of there when they showed up. Who is Patty Keys? Patty Keys is a character from the earlier seasons. She was helping the ninja find a new home during season 2. Some would say she was also a tour guide for a short period of time, though that may have been a different character. It is unclear. Why don't we end off the best female character poll, though? Seems like Racer7 has one, and let's get the best elemental blade poll rolling. Once again, this just kind of depends on what your favorite colors are, because all of these elemental blades have the exact same design. Best elemental blade, you know, aside from like colors and whatnot. Let's go fire, let's go earth, we got ice, and then finally we got lightning. I believe those are all the elemental blades, right? Unless you count Kozu's sword from Day of the Departed, which I do not. Best elemental blade. Yep, all those. Sounds good. Take a vote. What's your favorite of the elemental blades? Yeah, they're pretty cool weapons. I like them. As I take a sip of my water there, I like the elemental blades. They were kind of a weird replacement for the golden weapons, though. Part of me kind of wishes that maybe the ninja would have retained the golden weapons all throughout season 2, used them in the final battle, but I don't mind the elemental blades. They're super cool. I like how they were used as keys to open up the chamber to the golden mech. That was really cool. I like that a lot. Which ninja is the worst driver? Which ninja is the worst driver? If I had to pick, who would I pick? Maybe Lloyd because he's the youngest. Seems like if he's the youngest ninja, he won't really know how to drive very well. But then again, we've seen him drive a lot of crazy stuff in the show, so I don't know. That's a good question. Honestly, they're all pretty good. You know, they're all pretty good drivers because they kind of have to be. Kai. I could see Kai being the worst driver. Yeah, Jay too. Yeah, Kai or Jay. Yeah, sounds about right. I don't think they'd be good at driving in real life, to be honest. Is your profile picture interesting? I can't really see what that is. It's a little bit too small on my screen. Yeah, I can't really see what that is. Sorry about that. Can't really see what your profile picture is. I apologize. Based off vibes, Kai's the worst driver. I got you. The majority of the chat is saying either Kai or Jay. I can see that. Seems like they'd be pretty frantic drivers, all things considered. It's a screaming frog. Oh, I got you. Yeah, screaming frogs are fun. Speaking of frogs, I've been finding a lot of frogs on my porch recently. It's been raining a lot where I am, and we got a bunch of little froggos that hang out in the yard, and they've been climbing the steps all the way up to the porch, and they've just been hanging out on the porch. I found one stuck to my door the other night. Scared me. I opened the door and I saw something stuck to the door. It was a frog. I thought it was a bat. I was about to freak out, but no, it's a frog. Little froggo. And he was adorable. I didn't touch him or nothing because, you know, I don't feel like touching frogs. I feel like it's gonna mess up my hand or something. I don't want to risk that. eat them. Nah, I'm not going to eat those frogs. They're good frogs. I mean, sure, they're a little bit loud at night, but they have to be. That's how they survive. That's how nature works. I've seen people eat frogs, though. Not my thing. Doesn't seem like my thing, per se. Those are your brothers? Nice. Tell them to keep it down at 4 in the morning.
Would not want you to do this, brother.
Angel with the $2 donation. Angel Portugal. Angel. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name there. $2. Why do people want someone to die in crystallized? I feel like the biggest reason why people want someone to bite the bullet in crystallized is because of consequences or lack thereof in Ninjago. I feel like crystallized, if any of the seasons are finally going to be including consequences, it's going to be this one, and maybe that means somebody will finally die and stay that way. Maybe consequences will finally have a place in the Ninjago series, because honestly they really haven't had a place throughout the entirety of Ninjago, or at least that's why I think someone should die. Show that this season actually does mean something.
Father would not want you to do this, brother.
But thank you, Angel, for the $2 donation. Hopefully I was able to answer your question. We also have a $10 donation from Jen. Thank you very much, Jen, for the $10 donation. Do I think that Harumi will turn on the Crystal King when she finds out Pythor unleashed the Devourer? I think we will see some type of Crystal Council breakup at some point during this season, whether it be everybody turns against the Crystal King or just a specific member. If it's going to be a specific member, it will be Harumi, in my opinion. I feel like she will definitely turn against the Council at some point, but I feel like it's going to be a case of the entire Council turns against the Crystal King, you know? And then the Crystal King will be facing everybody across all of Ninjago as one collective army. I think that could be cool to see. But, you know, I appreciate the donation, Jen. Thank you very much for the $10 donation. Thank you for the contribution to the channel. I appreciate the support. Thank you very much. Who's winning the Elemental Blade poll? Ooh, fire. Yeah, the Fire Blade is pretty cool. Used by the first Spinjitzu master way back when. I can see why you guys would vote for fire. Fire's pretty cool. Scales Jr., my bro. Yes, rest in peace, Scales Jr. Unfortunately, he died in that jet ski accident. He will be missed. That's probably one of my favorite things about Ninjago lore. The fate of Scales Jr. Even if it's not canon, it's canon to me. It's canon in my heart. In my heart, I know that Scales Jr. has truly died. Rest in spaghetti. Never forgetty. Remember that one scene with Jay and Bolobo in season 4? Yeah, that was awkward when Bolobo just breaks down Jay's door trying to find a jade blade, and Jay is literally just in the bath. That was a fun scene to explain to my parents way back in the day. Yeah, that was really fun. It's like, it's okay. It's a Lego. It's okay. He can be unclothed all he wants because he's a Lego. I don't know. I forget what I said way back when. It is canon. What you mean? Obviously, right? It's obviously canon. Yeah, that famous scene with Bolobo and Jay. Not fun. Not fun at all. Very weird scene. Ninjago has a handful of weird moments like that, though, where you just kind of watch it and you're like, wait, did they just go there? That's very weird, very strange. Another one that people like to rip on is the bit from Possession, where Nia looks into the Sword of Sanctuary and sees Ronin kiss her. That's another scene that a lot of people are kind of uncomfortable with. And yeah, I agree. It's a very uncomfortable scene to watch. And then Ronin's like, "Wow, what'd I do?" Nia's like, "You know what you were about to do." That scene in particular has a lot of people uncomfortable. I got you. What if there was a new character with artificial powers? Interesting. In that context, I would love to see a season surrounding maybe a man-made elemental master, you know? Maybe like an artificial power, like something that doesn't come from the first Spinjitzu master, something that was just created in a lab somewhere. That could be cool to see, like some type of artificial elemental master. Yeah, for sure. They could center a whole season around that if they really wanted to. That sounds like a really cool idea. They could talk about the morality of, you know, introducing new elemental powers. Corrupting people with artificial powers. That could be interesting. Yeah, for sure. Why not? New ninja would do that. I mean, imagine that for a second. Yeah, the new ninja, after being defeated by the old ninja during Crystallized, decide to get their revenge, and as such, they get combined with artificial elemental powers. And there you go. There's the plot for the next season. Man, we're just coming up with all kinds of great ideas today, aren't we? Let's see. What happened to Scales Jr.? He died. Jet ski accident. Rest in peace. You will be missed, Scales Jr. Yeah, sussy. It's amazing. I love Among Us. That's my favorite game of all time. How do I think Harumi came back? Maybe resurrection. I mean, it is very much possible that she died from that building falling on her face. But maybe the Overlord revived her for reasons unknown. I feel like if the Overlord chose to revive Harumi specifically, maybe he was trying to find a way to get back at Lloyd. That would make sense to me. I mean, why not, right? Why not revive your greatest enemy's cursed ex-girlfriend? Seems good to me, especially if you want to mess with him like mentally. Yeah, sounds awesome. I think it's a revival thing. Or she just survived this whole time and now she's finally healed up enough to come back. I think she was revived at some point. But that's just my best guess. I'm sure we'll find out soon enough. Let's see. Season 6 pictures? I think we did Season 6 earlier in the stream, didn't we? Didn't we already do Skybound? Yeah, let's do Season 8. That's a better idea. Season 8 sounds good. Yeah, I think we already did Skybound. So, I think we do Skybound like every stream, to be honest. And I got nothing against Skybound. I know you guys love it, and there's totally nothing wrong with that. But I think we did that already, right? If not, we could do it again, maybe a little bit later. Which Pixel or Zane bot would get the element of ice, or would Zane find a way to distribute it to all? Ooh, I like the idea of Zane giving all of his little Pixel bots the elemental power of ice. That'd be amazing. If they could all like shoot like a single snowflake, and then they could combine together to create a blizzard, that'd be a lot of fun. I'd like that. I love the idea of the Pixel bots being Zane and Pixel's children. I don't know why. I just like the idea of them just having a massive swarm of just like children. Sounds awesome, you know? Like a massive robotic army. That'd be amazing. Each one can shoot a single snowflake. They need to combine together in order to be powerful. Perfection. I want one of the main ninja to die forever and not just for shock value. Has to be an integral part of the plot, as in the person has to die to move the plot along. These fake outs make no stakes. Yeah, I agree. All these fake outs, man, it certainly is annoying. Another example of like annoying storylines revolving around like death is, oh, the character's dead in this season, but now they're back in this season. I understand that. I understand. I do agree with you, though. There needs to be some type of consequence, some type of stake. I understand your point there. Yeah, I think someone should bite the dust, bite the bullet, kick the bucket, if you will, or bite the bucket, alternatively. Sure, why not? There's 5,000 Pixel bots, 5,000 Zane bots. That creates an army of, 10,000 bots? Each one shoots a single snowflake? That'd be amazing. You want Crystallized to be released faster? Yeah, me too. I feel like we need Crystallized to come out as well. Like I said earlier in the stream, though, I'm okay with waiting a little bit longer. I don't know about you guys. I mean, I'm sure a lot of you guys are pretty much hopeful that we'll get the season some point soon. I think we will. Honestly, though, I could probably wait a little longer. That's just me. Just my opinion. I understand. Love Scales Jr. Yeah, me too. He's like my favorite character across all of Ninjago. Truly an important part of the storyline right there. Without Scales Jr., what would Ninjago be? Trash. That's what it would be. Scales Jr. carries this show. Let's see. Ninjago needs a samurai army. Interesting. Like something similar to like Ronin's Shadow Samurai from Shadow of Ronin, or maybe what's another example of like a samurai army? I mean, the Stone Army is technically a samurai army, right? Maybe they could bring back the Stone Army. Kill two birds with one stone there. No pun intended. Bring back the Stone Army and give ourselves a samurai army. Sounds good to me. What would I like for a next generation of Ninjago? What would I like? I've always said that it'd be awesome if the ninja could train their children. That'd be cool. Raise them up to be the next generation of heroes. Because why not, right? Elemental powers pass on genetically, though not always. You know, that's always an option there. Pass it on to somebody else. Otherwise, yeah, genetically, have the ninja's kids be the new masters of Spinjitzu. Why not? That's always been in the back of my head. That's always been one of my dream endings, right? For Ninjago, I wrote that into my fan-made movie script thing because I like the idea so much. I like that idea. Samurai were usually bodyguards for hire. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know what context that would work in Ninjago. Maybe Borg could make a samurai army, but he already has the white Nindroid, so I don't really know if he needs that. You know what I'm saying? Why don't we end off the best elemental blade poll? Fire 1. Yeah, I got you. They're all pretty cool, though. Can't really go wrong with any of the elemental blades, especially because they're pretty much all the same, but, the colors are just a little bit different. What do you guys want to do for a poll idea, though? What should we do for another idea? Best pirate. Ooh. Flintlock, Dogshank, Doubloon, Monkey Wretch. Would include Clancy, but he would obviously win. I got you. I mean, yeah, best pirate sounds like fun. I don't think we've done that in a while. And plus, if we're not going to be doing Skybound pictures, why don't we do a Skybound poll? Huh? There you go. Best pirate. Best Skybound pirate. Sounds good to me. Yeah, I agree. Clancy would easily sweep. Everybody loves Clancy. But we could put Dogshank on there. We could put Doubloon, the Spinjitzu master himself. Monkey Wretch. Sure. Where are you? Monkey Wretch. There you are. And Flintlock. Okay. Flintlock. Flint Lockwood from Cloudy with a Chance of Meme Balls. Flintlock, Monkey Wretch, Doubloon, Dogshank. Alright, sounds good. Take a vote. What's your favorite of these Skybound pirates of this selected 4? Take a vote. Honestly, of these 4, it's between Doubloon or Flintlock for me. The other 2 are kind of meh, in my opinion. But Flintlock, Doubloon, those 2 are definitely my favorites of this lineup. Strong but silent type, yeah, good stuff. Yeah, instead of spaghetti and meatballs, why don't you make your gamer friends spaghetti and meme balls? Huh? There you go. It's a good alternative. It's a classic spin, or it's a new spin on a classic dish, I meant. There you go. I can English goodly. Who's my favorite elemental master? Aside from the ninja and aside from Skylar, Nero's cool. Karloff is cool. Even Griffin Turner. I like his elemental power. Like speed, even though it's technically not an element, as Jay said. I like Griffin Turner. He's a cool ally to have on the team. He's resourceful, he's very fast, he's very strong. He makes for a good ally, and I like that about the guy. Any elemental master that makes for a good ally is good in my book. With that being said, Ash, the Master of Smoke, is not a good elemental master, because he's not a good ally. Yeah, Shade is awesome too. Shade's amazing. I don't mind Shade. Master of Shadow, it's a cool power. Cool character. Very edgy. He's the resident edgelord in the Ninjago universe, that's for sure. As the J himself said. Speed, that's not an element. So says the Master of Lightning. Oh, got him. Got him. Tox is alright. I don't mind Tox, as female characters go. She's pretty cool. Kind of wish she had more screen time, She seems like one of those least important characters. But I think she's cool nonetheless. I like her power. Poison's an awesome power. I like her design quite a bit. So sure, let's get Tox in here. Tox is awesome. How does Doubloon know Spinjitzu? He just learned it somehow. Anybody can learn Spinjitzu in the Ninjago universe. You don't need to be a ninja. You don't need to be an elemental master. It's technically just a martial art, and somewhere along the way, Doubloon managed to pick it up. So, who knows? Maybe he was taught at a very young age by Master Wu. Young Wu taught Doubloon and Esphira Spinjitzu. I don't know. He learned it somewhere. Again, you don't really need to be a ninja to learn Spinjitzu. Anybody can kind of learn that. Who taught him? I wouldn't be surprised if he taught himself, if he just found like a scroll somewhere, and if he just saw it in a book and he was like, oh, okay, I can do that, and then he did it. He probably would be that good. So I'd say that maybe he just taught himself. Sure. Do I think Achronix and Crux should have a comeback for the Council of the Crystal King? Nah. I don't think they need to come back. If they were to come back, I would love for them to, to have their own season, their own major comeback. I don't want them to be a part of the council. I don't think they would fit on that council, to be honest. I don't know. I think they should come back at some point, but then again, it's kind of like how I feel about Moro, I don't think he needs to come back, but if he would, I'd be okay with that. I'm not gonna, be upset. Oh, they're bringing back the Time Twins. Oh, no. I think they could come back if they totally wanted to. Seabound pictures. Sure. Seabound. Sounds good. The water season. An underwater season was one of my dreams for Ninjago for the longest time. And now that we got an underwater season, I'm not sure what my new dream season would be. Maybe something where they end it off in a good way. Pass it on to a new generation. Sure. That'd be awesome in my opinion. Maybe Crystallized will do that. Who's to say? Was thinking it would be cool when Nia had flashbacks in episode 2 of Crystallized, if it was from her perspective, like what she sees. Yeah, that would be cool, as opposed to having it be, from the audience's perspective, where they just replay clips from the Ninjago show. But then again, that's probably the cheaper and easier method, so I can see why they went with that. But I agree, it would have been awesome to see the events from her perspective. I think that's always cool when TV shows and movies can do that. It shows the extra effort, It shows the next step. But I'm okay with the flashbacks that we got. They were emotional. Again, they're from our perspective, so I feel like that works a lot with our emotions too, first and foremost. So, nothing too bad about that. What do I think was a better way to reveal Samurai X? Pixel's reveal or Nia's reveal? I kind of prefer Pixel's reveal, to be honest, because that reveal lasted a while. During season 7, we had no idea who Samurai X was, and we spent the entire season not knowing. Of course, in the context of the show, I imagine we could figure it out pretty easily outside of the Ninjago fandom. I remember a lot of people would figure that out. I remember a lot of people got it right away that it was Pixel, and it was pretty obvious. But yeah, I liked that big reveal though during season 8 when it was revealed that Pixel was Samurai X. I thought that one was a lot better than the Nia reveal. I feel like the Nia one was a little bit more emotional though, in the context of her and Kai's relationship, but I liked the Pixel reveal a lot more. Just my opinion though. I think that was the better of the two. Who would win, Karloff or Kirishima? Interesting. Again, what level of power are we talking about here? Could be Kirishima, could be Karloff. I could go either or. They both have similar power sets. A better fight would be Karloff and Tetsu, because the two metal boys. Maybe. Did I expect that Pixel was Samurai X? I remember thinking that. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense, right? Pixel disappears and then Samurai X appears. It's like, oh, who's this new samurai? It's like when Peter Parker disappears and then Spider-Man shows up. It's like, oh, what happened to Peter Parker? Hey, Spider-Man, did you see Peter Parker anywhere? And then Peter comes back. Yo, Peter, did you see Spider-Man? It's like the same thing. It's like the same exact thing, kind of, sort of. Gotta go, hopefully make it back for tomorrow. Yeah, no worries. Hope to see you tomorrow. Thank you very much for joining the stream for today. Yeah, so like I was saying, it's kind of like that, Samurai X appears when Pixel disappears. Kind of easy to figure that out. I think they could have had it a little bit less obvious, but that's just me. How do I like Sally's song Inner Steel? I think it's awesome. I think it's amazing. I think it's inspirational. Not the best song in the world by any means, don't get me wrong there, but I like it for what it was. In terms of a Ninjago song, definitely not too bad. I'd recommend checking it out if you guys haven't heard it just yet. Now available on Spotify and possibly other places. Can't recall. I use Spotify, so, did I know that Spectacular Spider-Man is now on US Netflix? If you haven't seen it yet, such a good show. Yeah, actually last night I got around to watching the first episode of Spectacular Spider-Man. It was the one where he's fighting Vulture, and Vulture tries to kidnap Norman Osborn, because he was stealing his ideas or something. Yeah, I liked it. It was pretty fun. I want to watch the rest of the series at some point too. Also last night, I started another new show that I haven't seen before. It's not new, but it's a show that I haven't seen before. I started watching The Boys on Amazon. I watched the first 2 episodes, and that show is pretty good so far. In terms of only the first 2 episodes. Wasn't too bad, so I started watching Spectacular Spider-Man last night, and I started watching The Boys. Maybe I'll finish those today. Or not finish them, but continue them today, if I have time later in the day. I've got a lot of work to do, though, so I don't know. Can Nia still do Spinjitzu? Yeah, I don't see why not. Again, you don't need your elemental power to use Spinjitzu, so I don't see why Nia couldn't use Spinjitzu still. Maybe we'll see her use Spinjitzu at some point later in the season as Samurai X. That could be cool. Harkening back to the days where Samurai X had a Ninjago spinner. Good stuff all around. Excuse me. If a ninja was going to die, who would I want to die? Honestly, if I were to pick who's most likely to die out of the 6, probably Lloyd. I feel like Lloyd would probably be the most likely to die in some type of epic sacrifice. I think that's what Ninjago would do if they were to kill off one of the 6 ninja. It would probably be Lloyd, not gonna lie there. Just my best guess. Not saying Lloyd will die, but, I feel like that's possible. Why don't we end off the best Skybound pirate poll? Seems like Flintlock is leading the charge there. Yeah, Flintlock is definitely one of the best. Otherwise, you got Doubloon and Dogshank and Monkey Rich tied for last with 11% each. Very intriguing. Would Nia still be blue? That's a good question, because does your Spinjitzu Vortex, does that go off of your element or your outfit? Because Zane's Vortex turned pink during season 1, if I'm not mistaken, didn't it? So if that's the case, maybe it goes off of your outfits. I don't know. Maybe it would be like a goldish bluish color to go along with your new Samurai X costume. Could be mistaken though. Can't remember if Zane's Spinjitzu Tornado was pink. Thought it was. Might be mistaken. Jose with the $4.99. Thank you very much, Jose, for the $4.99 donation. Griffin Turner, the Master of Speed, may be faster than the other Elemental Masters, but he's not faster than Sonic the Hedgehog. Maybe they should have like a competition, you know, like a huge race between all of the speedsters in all of fiction. You got Griffin Turner, you got Sonic the Hedgehog. Throw the Flash in there, but probably not Ezra Miller Flash, because, you know, Ezra Miller, not a very good person. Do Grant Gustin Flash. There you go. You could put Quicksilver in there, but the one from X-Men. I think they can do that. Do like a big speedster race, especially in Lego form. I'm sure someone could do that. Thank you, Jose, though, for the $4.99. I appreciate that. Jay's faster than Griffin Turner. I don't know. Maybe with help, I think Jay could be faster, but I don't know. Griffin Turner seems like he's the fastest of all the masters. That's kind of his thing, you know? Hypersonic would clap. Yeah, who's the fastest speedster in all of fiction? What are your guys' votes there?
To do this, brother.
And thank you very much, Jose, for the $4.99. Kind of a delayed cursed woo. Wonder what that was about. YouTube streaming. Come on. You delayed the cursed woo. We were waiting for it. We were all on the edge of our seats waiting for this cursed woo. Jay has a faster mouth. True. Very true. It was pink. Awesome. I'm not hallucinating again. Amazing. Crystallized pictures? Sure, we can do crystallized. A lot of you guys have been asking for crystallized. Sounds good. Let's get some crystallized pictures in the chat. Or not in the chat, but on the stream. You get it. You guys pick up what I'm putting down, right? Excuse me, as I take a sip of my water. Ugh. There we go. Yeah, my throat's been a little bit dry today. Throat's been acting up. Fastest speedster is barricade exiting movies. True. Shows up in the first one, dips halfway through, before the infamous final battle. Yeah, not too bad. Speaking of the Transformers movie, I was kind of looking around my area to see if it was going to be in theaters, because they've been re-releasing it for the 15th anniversary. Not anywhere near me, unfortunately. Closest one that's showing it is about an hour and a half away, and I don't really want to drive that to go watch the first Transformers when I can pop it into my Blu-ray player and watch it then. I don't know. I just think it's cool that they've been re-releasing it. If they were to release it at my local theater, I probably would go see it, but I don't see it at my local theater. It's not listed, so rest in peace. Crystal King is obviously the Overlord. Yeah, that's probably going to be the case. Even if it's not, though, I think the Overlord will show up in some capacity during the season. Can you imagine, though, the Crystal King is not the Overlord? Like, big plot twist. I wonder who they make it then. Probably just a new character. Maybe the Overlord is controlling the Crystal King. Big plot twist. The Crystal King is just a guy. Do I watch Miss Marvel? Yeah, I've been watching it. Final episode tonight, right? Yeah, final episode tonight. Did I see the re-release of the 86 movie? No, I did not, unfortunately, because no local theaters were playing it, which is unfortunate. I wish I lived near a bigger theater, but unfortunately I do not. So no. But I did see it, the 86 movie, I did see it in theaters a while back. A buddy of mine used to work at a movie theater, and one night he was like, hey, we're closing up early. You want to come over and watch a movie? Because I guess they could hook up Blu-rays to the actual theater screen. And I'm like, sure, doesn't matter what movie. He's like, nah. So I brought over the Transformers 86 movie, and we watched it on the big screen that night, like at 3 a.m. in the theater. And it was a fun time. I miss those days. It was a simpler time when we could just go to the local theater and hijack the screen because a buddy of mine worked there. It was a simpler time. It was a good time. It was an amazing time. But yes, I did see it on the big screen, just not through an official screening. Thoughts on the Minions movie and the gentle minion trend. I haven't seen the new Minions movie. I probably will never watch it. I'm not a huge fan of those movies. I don't like the Despicable Me movies. I haven't seen the Minions, so I don't really think I'll like the Minions. In terms of like the gentle minion trend, what is that? Is that the trend where people dress up in suits and they trash movie theaters? Yeah, not fun. Don't do that. It's not funny. I don't know where that came from. I don't find it funny. I find it to be kind of stupid, to be honest. But you guys do you. Just please don't trash movie theaters and don't throw stuff at screens. It's not good. It doesn't make for a good theater experience, and it's a pain for movie theater employees. So please do not do that. If you're just going to go watch the Minions movie in a suit and a tie and just sit there calmly, politely, and watch the movie, all good. All fine. But, don't be throwing stuff at the screens. Not good. Yeah, don't trash the theaters. Yeah, don't throw bananas at the screens. That's awful. Like I said, if you're just going to dress up in a suit and go watch it, dress up nice to go watch it just for the funny, just for the memes, then yeah, go for it. But yeah, don't be trashing the theaters. Not good. That pic of Lloyd crying in the cage hits me too hard. Yeah, I wonder what he's crying about. I feel like there's a lot of different scenarios where Lloyd could be crying in that cage. I wonder what they're going to do, though. I wonder what's going to finally make him cry in that cage. What's going to be revealed to be the source of him crying? Probably Harumi talking some mad smack, She's like, hey, Lloyd, I just killed your uncle. What do you think of that? And Lloyd's like, oh, I don't really like that very much, Harumi. The heck? Can we get another poll? Yeah, we got enough time for another poll. We could probably do one more before we wrap it up for today. Let's get one more poll in the chat. We still have time left. Sure, what do you guys have for poll ideas? What should we do? As I stretch there. There we go. Which Starscream is the best Starscream from any series? Ooh, my favorite Starscream. What is my favorite Starscream? Animated Starscream is pretty cool. Voiced by Tom Kenny. Sure, let's go with animated Starscream. Ugh, there we go. Animated Starscream is probably my favorite Starscream. Maybe Armada Starscream too, for all the Armada fans, all the edgelords. Sure, why not? Let's see. What should we do for a poll? Best worst character? I feel like we've done that one before, didn't we? I feel like we've done that. Favorite classic dragon? I feel like Rocky's gonna win that, so I don't know if we should do that. Seems a little bit predictable in my opinion. Yeah, another idea, classic dragon. I don't know. I feel like Rocky would just sweep that poll, Maybe favorite ninja? What should we do? Curious. Should we do something that's not Ninjago related? Should we just do like a IRL poll, Something that applies to real life? Ooh, actually, let's do that. I got an idea. It's going to be kind of a basic one, but we're going to do best season. But plot twist, it's not going to be Ninjago season. It's going to be, what's your favorite season of the year? Right? That's fun. I feel like I'm back in elementary school. Do you guys say fall or autumn? I'm going to say fall because, I'm not going to be pretentious and go, actually it's autumn. So take a vote. What's your favorite season of these Ninjago seasons? Do you like Ninjago winter, Ninjago spring, Ninjago summer, or Ninjago fall? Ninjago fall would actually be a pretty cool name for a season, like an actual season, like Ninjago fall. Sure. Even Ninjago winter. Sure. Probably not Ninjago spring or Ninjago summer. Sounds kind of dumb, but there you go. Yeah, excuse my voice cracks. Going through puberty at the age of, how old am I? 22. That's the joke I always say. There you go. Lloyd is crying because Ninjago's gonna reboot. I mean, probably not like 100%, but it'll probably get like a soft reboot at some point, like a new team takes over, or maybe like how season 11 is considered to be like a soft reboot for a lot of people. Maybe something like that. Otherwise, I don't know. It's probably not gonna get rebooted entirely, where they start over from the beginning. I would hate that. That would not be very good in my opinion. Ninjago Summer sounds like a short film. It does. It sounds like a short that shows what the ninja did during their summer. What'd you do, Kai? What'd you do during your summer? Lots of surfing, lots of barbecuing. Kai would be like one of those dude bros on spring break, just barbecuing on the beach. Sure. I mean, that would be fun, but I don't think that would make for a full-on season, you know? Ninjago Fall, though. Sure, why not? Who would win in a fight, Jay or Kai? They'd probably be pretty evenly matched, but I'm kind of siding with Kai. I think maybe Kai might have the edge over Jay just by a little bit. Just by a teeny tiny bit. Because why not, right? Lloyd could be crying about his Oni side. Yeah, maybe he just doesn't want to tap into that power. Someone's talking to him like, hey, we need you to tap into this power because reasons. Lloyd's like, no, I don't want to tap into the Oni power. I don't want to be like my dad. And they're like, well, too bad. You have to, because that's what the plot desires. That's what the plot calls for. It says so right here in the script, Lloyd, so do it. What Pokemon would RC from Prime have? Ooh, interesting. Something fast. Something blue, something fast. What would be a good Pokemon? I want to say Greninja. Actually, Greninja wouldn't be a bad idea because also similar color scheme with the blue and the pink. Let's go with Greninja. Sure, why not? Sounds good. When will the new Ninjago Crystallized season come out in Canada? I'm not sure. Could not tell you. Not sure when release dates are or what release dates are for other seasons. Not sure. Maybe try looking it up on your local cable box or something. I don't know. Again, you could always find them on YouTube as well. If you can't really access the YouTube videos on Lego's channel, try using a VPN. Set your location to the US and watch them on that. Otherwise, I'm not sure when the new episodes will be released. Could not tell you. There is one reasonable explanation why Lloyd is crying. It is because he is in a cage. Yeah, he's probably like, oh great, I'm back in the cage again. I'm going to cry about it because I'm sick of being put in cages. My name's Lloyd, the Green Ninja. Crying because he misses his bowl cut. Harumi makes fun of his new hair and he's like, man, I wish I still had my bowl cut. I miss it so much. Let's see. He voted winter. Yeah, I think fall's winning, right? Yeah, fall's winning the poll right now. Yeah, fall is pretty cool. It's kind of in that like middle range between summer and winter where it's not as hot outside, but there's still not snow on the ground. That's probably my favorite season too. I don't mind fall. Fall's fun. Fall, autumn, whatever you want to call it. But winter's fun for like the first month or so, and then it starts getting annoying because of all the snow. Depends on where you live, of course. Where I live, we get a lot of snow. Lots of snow. Anybody have theories on why Garmadon is two-armed? Probably has something to do with his solo comic. I imagine maybe he'll get a new ability, new power at some point towards the end of that comic, because that comic may very well tie into Crystallized. It is canon. It is part of the main Ninjago story, so maybe it'll tie into Crystallized in some way, and now for some reason Garmadon's just showing up again. Maybe he finally found the milk, and the milk gives him two arms again. I don't know. Who knows? Anything's possible. I just feel like that comic will probably explain something. So, doesn't snow where you live. Yeah, I mean, snow's fun for a little bit, like I said, but eventually it does start piling up, and eventually it does get pretty annoying, pretty obnoxious. So, when does it take place? The Garmadon comic? It takes place after March of the Oni, so we have anywhere from March of the Oni's ending to Crystallized beginning. That right there, that middle section, that huge chunk of Ninjago history, what exactly did Garmadon do throughout all of that? Maybe he unlocked some type of new ability, and we'll find out in this comic. I don't know. Seems like the comic is going to be explaining a lot. So, like I said in other videos and other streams, read the Garmadon comic. It's important. It's your homework. Read the Garmadon comic. With all that being said, guys, we still have a couple of minutes left in the stream, but I think it's about time to turn things over to rapid fire questions, right? Anything that I can answer in just a quick sentence or two. See how many questions I can get answered before the stream wraps up. Anything that you guys want to talk about, let's get some quick questions in the chat, some quick statements, anything that I can respond to like super quick. Where can you find the Garmadon comic? I buy mine on Amazon. I just buy the digital copies. You can read them on there. They're pretty cheap too, so I'd recommend checking out Amazon. Amazon.com. Check it out. What bracket are we doing tomorrow? I haven't decided on what bracket we should do tomorrow just yet. That is on the list of things to do at some point tonight, so I will figure that out tonight. I'll get back to you guys tomorrow. How about that? I'm not really sure which one I want to do just yet. Got to go through the list, the backlog. Do I play a musical instrument? I used to play clarinet in high school. I don't anymore because I've been out of high school for a couple years now, so I don't play it anymore. But I did play it at one point in time, so there you go. Otherwise, no, I don't play anything right now. Crystallized Part 1 or Part 2 Golden Dragon suits. Like, which suits I think are better? I do like the Golden Dragon outfits, but I feel like the current crystallized outfits, I think those are probably some of the best outfits that we've seen for a while, so I might need to go with those. Not really sure, though. Ooh, best Ninjago artifact bracket? Maybe. Maybe we could do that. Again, I'll take a look at the backlog list. I'll take a look at what we have, what ideas you guys suggested all those many weeks ago, and I'll pick one out that we should do for tomorrow. Not sure which one I want to do just yet, though. Do I know people ship Megatron and Starscream from G1? I guess that's guess from what I've heard. I don't ship that personally, but if you do, fantastic. If anyone does, amazing. You guys do you. Shipping is going to happen regardless. I don't care who you guys ship, because at the end of the day, it's fictional characters. But don't be shipping real life people, because then you start getting into trouble. Not great. Remember to like the video. Yeah, leave a like and hit subscribe if you haven't done so already. We're at 68 likes right now according to my streaming software thing here. So who's going to get the funny number? Let's see. G1 Megs and Screamer ships are cursed. Yeah, it's a good thing I haven't heard about that until literally just this moment. I've kind of been keeping away from the Transformers shipping community. Yeah, I didn't know about that until just now. Good thing I didn't, because I don't ship that personally. Have I seen Amphibia? I have not. I have not seen Amphibia. That is another one of those shows that I got to watch at some point. March of the Oni pictures? Sure. We could end on March of the Oni for the last few minutes that we have here. Sounds good. Fugitive or Dareth? Got to go with Fugitive, because Dareth, I hate him more, so Fugitive is better. There you go. You got the funny number? Nice. We're at 77 likes right now. There you go. We went from, 68 to 77. Thank you guys for liking the stream. I appreciate it. Leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so. It means a lot to me. Have I seen Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? Nope, I have not. That's one of those shows that I haven't seen. Thinking about watching it, but honestly, it's not really a priority for me. I heard it's good, but I don't really feel the need to watch it, I guess. I'd rather watch other stuff. That's just me. Thank you, the Weird Mudkip, for subscribing. Do you guys like Mudkips? Is that meme still relevant in 2022? That's an old one, too. That's like from way back in the day. That's an old meme from the internet. Amazing. Favorite dead Autobot? Cliff Jumper from Prime, because he was voiced by The Rock, at least for the beginning of the series. I'm pretty sure they changed his voice later on. Yeah, Cliff Jumper from Prime. Let's go with that. Rest in peace, Cliff Jumper. You will be missed. Which Megatron from any Transformers series do I like? I like a lot of the Megatrons. Beast Wars Megatron is cool. I really enjoy, Prime Megatron. That's probably my favorite Megatron. Like Megatron, not Beast Megatron. Transformers Prime Megatron. Sounds good. How do I think Lloyd will find Garmadon again? Actually, I think it's going to be the opposite. I think Garmadon is going to find Lloyd. Honestly, Garmadon's probably going to be the reason why Lloyd gets out of the Crystal Council. He's probably going to break Lloyd out of there, and then he's going to meet up with Wu and the rest of the ninja later on. He's like, hey, look what I found in the Crystal King's Council. It's Lloyd. And they're like, oh, Garmadon's back? Yep, Garmadon is here. I think Garmadon's going to find Lloyd, and they're going to do like a prison break thing. I think that could be interesting to see. Favorite Pokemon games? Definitely Diamond and Pearl. My first games. First is my favorite. And there's thundering outside. No wonder the internet was having problems earlier. It's storming outside right now. Interesting. Hot take, the G1 movie is very flawed, held up in high regard, mostly for history and nostalgia. I mean, there's definitely stuff about that movie that I don't like, but it's hard for me to critique it because, again, nostalgia, how much I love that movie, how much I've loved it since childhood. Man, it's hard to critique it, but I do have things that I don't like about it. Not Platinum. No, I never played Platinum. I played the original Diamond and Pearl, missed out on Platinum. Maybe I'll play Platinum one day. I've heard it's supposed to be like the better Diamond and Pearl, but the original Diamond and Pearl are just classics to me. Haven't really played Platinum. I've seen people play it, but I have not played it myself, personally. Asphera or Pythor? Gotta go with Pythor. Pythor's probably the best. The best of those snakes for sure. Did I do a review for Thor Love and Thunder? Yep, it's on the channel. You can find it pretty easily. Posted it last week, so feel free to check that out if you haven't seen it just yet. Favorite YouTuber? Let's see. Let me go to my sub feed quick, see who I watched recently, and let's see. Who did I watch today? I know I watched a video earlier today. Where's my history? There it is. Come on, man. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Dash Cam Nation. There you go. I watched Idiots in Cars 53. Yeah, sounds about right. I like watching those Idiots in Cars videos. Those are always entertaining. I like seeing people be morons on the road. I mean, it's not safe, but, you know, it sure is funny. I'll tell you that much. Let's answer one more question before we wrap things up here today. One more question. We will end off the best season poll. Summer one. Wow. Yeah, I'm not a summer guy. I am not a summer person. That's probably my least favorite season, to be honest. But, you know, I understand why you guys would like summer. A lot of people have school off, right? School sucks. Summer's awesome. Let's answer one more question before we wrap things up here today. One more question before we conclude today's lovely live stream. Ooh. Nia's mad for losing her powers right now. Hope that explains the storm. Yeah, let's talk about that quick. That does explain the storm. Yeah, Wajira's coming back. In terms of Nia losing her powers, I've seen a lot of mixed comments regarding that. Some people want Nia's powers back. Some people don't. I'm personally on the side of I don't want Nia's powers to come back to her specifically. They could come back to a different character. But yeah, I mean, if you guys haven't seen my video from earlier today, check it out. We have a nice discussion going in the comment section. Feel free to check it out if you guys so desire. Otherwise, yeah, I mean, Nia getting her powers back doesn't sound great to me for obvious reasons, consequences and whatnot, but I can totally understand why some people would love to have Nia's powers come back to her, because, you know, Nia's the queen. She needs her water powers. I don't know. Personally, it just seems a little bit redundant to me. But that's just my opinion. You guys are free to disagree. With that being said, that'll wrap it up for the stream here today. I think we're just about out of time, so let's go ahead and roll with our streaming schedule quick before we wrap things up. Let's remind you guys of this. We stream Monday through Friday, 7 to 8 p.m. Central, and daily updates. I'll let you guys know on my community tab if there's ever a day where I cannot stream. So there you go. You guys know how things work around here if you've been here before. Otherwise, that'll wrap it up from my thoughts here today, guys. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Why don't we get some hugs in the chat? Yeah, let's get some hugs going. Sounds good to me. Hugs all around, people. There's some hugs. Enjoy the hugs. I do appreciate all the hugs back. Thank you very much in advance. With that being said, guys, thank you all so much for tuning in. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's stream. Tomorrow we're going to be back with another stream, same time, same place. Tomorrow we are doing a tournament bracket, so swing on by tomorrow if you want to see what that's all about. Otherwise, Thursday we're doing another casual stream, and on Friday we have trivia. So that's the rough outline for the rest of the week. Hopefully you guys are looking forward to that, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow once we do another stream. Again, same time, same place. You are welcome to swing on by if you so desire. Thanks a lot for watching, everyone. Hopefully you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and thank you for being an awesome audience. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow, and have a good one. I'll see you later. Peace.